All right, yes, people, welcome to the Real Talk Football TV Premier League debate show. Like, comment, and subscribe, all of that, so it can grow. Got Tobias, myself, Shaq. All right, Tobias, 300 mil, Mbappe, the Saudi Pro League. We talked about it before even the Pro League started. We said it could be taking over world football. Would you like Mbappe to come to the Premier League? Or do you still see him going to Real Madrid, or is this Saudi thing proper, or is it a bigger picture, if you know what I mean? Is it more than just the Saudi league? Is it trying to make this worldwide super league where everybody joins in together?
The Saudis are tried to take over sport, full stop. Said, you want to stop the oil money? Cool. We just use it to generate funds elsewhere, take your money elsewhere, isn't it? So I think the Mbappe now is in a position where he's basically dictating European football.
Straight.
Because if Mbappe goes,
it's a madness.
It's over.
It's a madness.
Like, how can he? He's in his prime. Like, that's like imagining Messi going Saudi in his prime. Messi or even Ronaldo in their prime. It wouldn't happen.
But if you're Tobias, if a team's bidding 300 mil, man's got less than 1 year left on his contract, and the reports are suggesting they are offering him £13 million per week.
13 or 30?
13 million pounds per week. That's not even touching bonuses.
Yeah, but how much money does it's easy, isn't it? It's not me, but when you look at it and you're looking at what does he want from the game, that's it, isn't it? You got to ask. Mbappe's got to ask himself, what does he want from the game? Because arguably, anyway, everyone's going to say that he's played in the Farmers League for the entire of his career since, anyway. So if he wants to go down as a great, and that's only because Saudi's just starting, then it's totally up to him. But if he considers the money thing, then he goes Saudi.
I'm just looking at it both ways. He's maybe thinking to himself, I've only played in the French league. I've won a World Cup already. If I sign in Saudi, I get £13 million per week, 5-year contract. This is generational wealth. This sets up.
Generational wealth.
I know, but this is super generational wealth. This is money. Like, his family will never ever in life be broke. So when Mbappe's old and dead, and they got a picture on the wall, and like the great children are saying like, "Oh, how we got all this money?" That Donny on the wall there was a baller.
Come on, you know how these generation things go. Do you think they'd be worrying about Mbappe when after that time? Like, thanks and good night, innit? Like, forget how we got the money. We've got the money, innit? Forget him.
But that's what I'm saying. So even if you think that, like, his family are set.
But like, it's hard now anyway, because already he's on telephone numbers. What's he on at PSG a week now? What they're talking 800 to $1 million?
Yeah.
Obviously, he gets taxed, and I doubt in Saudi. I'm not sure what their tax is saying over there yet, but
he's getting all that 13 mil. They will do anything, bro. He's getting all of that in the bank. That's kind of straight.
That's
all of it.
You know what? This is it's everyone needs to be paying Mbappe, but everyone, I'm talking like every team in the league now needs to be paying for Mbappe's next move, even if he goes to a rival, because there's no way you can watch the next one to the throne. Is the heir to the throne?
Bro, he's the best player in the world right now. If you go back on right now, Mbappe, like, Messi's not the same player, but if you go on right now, Mbappe is the best footballer on the planet Earth.
So he's the heir to the throne. So if you see him now, go Saudis, he's done.
It's mad. It's fucked.
It's done.
Yeah, it's done.
Like, European football is dead.
It's done. Because there's no one's coming through.
So, and then no matter, obviously the money's a draw anyway, but take away the money now, if players start seeing Mbappe going there,
I'm going straight. I'm going. Might as well get that P.
And to be fair, like it might be worth. And even now, I'm thinking to myself, it might be worth watching the Saudi
I'm
league.
telling you, bro. I want to start watching. I'm just intrigued now. I'm just intrigued. I just want to see it. I'm just intrigued.
If I'm intrigued alone, but it's the bigger picture, man. These Saudis, they're just taking over the whole shop. Like FIFA, UEFA need to be concerned. They need to be concerned about what's going on right now.
100%. They're taking over sport in general, and this
they're
money
just
ain't got.
taking over.
And this ain't China. This money's not going away.
No,
This is forever ending money.
no.
So they know this, and this is a different type of thing. I know China people knew like 5 years it will be done, but this ain't going nowhere. This is a little plating for these Saudi man, and they want to take her. They want world domination.
Bro, how much money do they have?
No, it's stupid.
No,
No, it's stupid. Stupid. 13 million pounds per week.
but forget all the 30 million pound a week. Yeah, I get it. But look at what Hendo's taking home.
I know it's mad. 700k.
Agent Gerard. Is Gerard doing some scouse tax? Is Gerard taking a percentage? No, I'm not having it because listen, he talk about Mbappe's kids having statues. Hendo needs to have a statue of Gerard in his back garden right now. 700 grand a week for Hendo.
Yeah, he's laughing. 4-year deal. Absolute quality. You can't
What is he 31 now?
33.
33.
33.
4 years at 33.
And we're gonna get 15 mil for him.
Nah, their money's done, bro.
I
don't care how much money they got. That can't be sustainable, bro. They can't have that much, bro.
It is, bro. They got that stupid pre.
Unless they're for the players, yeah, because this would be the greatest generals ever. I'm not sure what their tax scheme's going on there, but if we're saying that initially there's zero tax with the company, there's got to be some sort of taxation.
Bro, they got stupid P. We know this. Look what's happening in boxing, bro. What we're talking in boxing. If Dillian White or Joshua win, if Joshua wins, he's guaranteed 100 mil for the next fight against Wilder. And what they want to do, they want to put a card on where the main event is Fury, Usyk, co-main event, Wilder, Joshua. They just need to win their next fight and it's set up for the winner. They got stupid people. No one can compete with that. Not even like before, back in the day, America was the mecca of boxing where you have to go America. These men don't care now. Now it's Saudi. That's the mecca because that's the money. Like, bro, they've taken over golf. It got to a point, bro. It got to a point in golf where they were cussing the live. That's what they called the live, and they had to do a deal with them because they're like, no, these mofos are taking all our golfers. We have to join. And do you see what happened with golf? They were cussing them. They had to join. And I'm telling you from now, football's going to be the same. If they're not going anywhere, you will have to join. It's like literally. I forgot the gangster movie when he says you got to get down or you lay down. Yeah, I can't remember that film. If anybody knows that film, they'll get down or lay down. That's what that's what it is.
We're gonna get the bottom of the barrel stuff coming to the Prem now.
Yeah, they're things.
Nah, Mbappe ain't going. He ain't going.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. So even if he does, what do you think this is for Mbappe? Do you think it's a smoke screen or is it like a little poker thing where they're playing off each other, where they've accepted a bid? More than likely, they would have tapped up Mbappe. They're not going to make a bid for the sake of it, or they could make a bid in a sense of making their league more branded in a sense of we bid for Mbappe and we got accepted, but he just turned us down. Or is he holding out? Or is he holding out for Real Madrid? Or could he come to the Prem?
It's a cat and mouse game between Mbappe and PSG, isn't it? Because they dropped him from the tour, didn't they?
Yeah. So
obviously, you know these men move funny anyway. Getting 300 mil for him, they know they ain't getting that off no one else. So they'll take that all day. They'll take 300 mil for him all day. And if we're Mbappe, it's testing Mbappe. What do you want to do?
But all the cards are in Mbappe's hands, though.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. So if that means he sits on the bench for a year, it don't matter. So they can't force his hand. And the thing is as well, PSG can't have it both ways. I think there's a narrative that Mbappe is arrogant and rare tear tear, and maybe he is, but I blame PSG.
Oh, they built the
They
built the
built
beast.
him. Thank you.
They made the beast.
Thank you. Thank you. You gave him everything. So what do you
Mm.
expect?
Mm.
If you're just giving him everything, he don't has to do anything. What do you think? This is his team. He does what he wants. And then now you're trying to flip it on him and make him out to be the bad guy. He's only doing what most people would do. He's got 1 year left on his contract. He can do what he wants. And
Yeah,
even if he said that he will leave at his final year and you can get a fee, he can change his mind. How many times the club changes his mind? Look at Harry Kane.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So
If he isn't in the contract, bro, it doesn't.
that's it. It don't matter. It don't matter.
It
don't matter.
If I leave for a fee, okay, they've been offered. That's it. That's sort of irrelevant. But if you look at Mbappe, he could easily go there for 2 years and earn the money and go. And the world is his oyster still. He's still at that age, isn't it? But then there's also he can also go Real Madrid for 3-4 years.
Yeah.
And if we're saying that Saudi's sustainable like that,
yeah, he can go there.
He can always go there.
It's always in his hands. He can lay his cards on
he can either go for the quick buck now and come back and just, if he thinks there's no longevity to what they're doing, or if he can say, all right, I'll go Real Madrid, Premier League, wherever it be first, and then if it's sustainable after 3 or 4 years, I'll make the move then. So either way, he's going to get the money.
Do you think, Tobias, if he does go to Saudi, yeah, does it just show like a mentality of this new generation of like young footballers where it's not about being great? Being great is rare. It's how much money you can get. And I don't blame them, because if they look at it as a job, if you're doing your job now, Tobias, and someone offered you triple the wages you're on, you'd be gone you'd be going to see you later. You'd be going tomorrow. So I understand that football's a bit different because more than likely it's a passion and it's only one job. You got roughly about 10 years in this and rare. But if he does take it, it just shows that maybe a generation doesn't think like how the old heads think about football.
Nah, it's gas, because the old heads are doing the same thing. The only difference is they didn't have the opportunity to do it. That's the difference. Back in the day, it wasn't probably great money, but it was better. It was a better living being a footballer than most livings out there, and most livings they could have got. So all of that about the new generation and all the rest of it, it's gas. Obviously, the older heads will be bitter because they wasn't given the opportunity that the new heads have been given, and they built that platform for the new heads. But at the end of the day, it's human nature in general, isn't it? Money talks.
Straight.
Money talks, and that's anyone's sort of. That's everyone's sort of on the forefront and anyone's mind, whether it be you, job, it doesn't matter, bro. If you get offered a certain amount, you're going. That's old head, new head, any head.
Straight, 100%.
Money talks, man, and that's it. There's very few people that money doesn't talk to. No one can say that. Look at Messi's integrity, because you see the deal that Messi's got in America.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, for real. And that's what I was going to come on to. There's 2 bits. Don't want to go too long. 2 bits. Is there a narrative that Mbappe is some sort of drama queen and some sort of, no, he doesn't get along with people? I think the narrative by the press, they're making him out like he's some monster, because I've never seen nobody come out and say he's a bad person. Yes, we've seen it.
Mbappe's a new Anelka.
Yeah.
Mbappe's a new Anelka. Like, for some reason, his face doesn't fit. His face doesn't fit because he don't pander to the games.
Straight.
That's why his face doesn't fit. I've got to respect Mbappe for that. Straight. He will do anything, everything, and anything on his own terms.
Straight. And that's like Anelka.
Same like Anelka. That's say what he wants or say what he doesn't want, in terms of not saying anything at all.
He doesn't speak a lot. He actually doesn't speak a lot. Thank you.
Men that don't speak.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? Because they can't dictate the narrative. He's not bowing down to the masses or anything. That's why it's easy to paint the brush with Mbappe. So, yes, you can see in games he can look petulant sometimes, but that's.
But I blame PSG for that. I blame PSG for that. But that can be most players. You can't just highlight it and say, it's Mbappe only. So in terms of all of that, I don't see it. He's a new Anelka.
he doesn't play games because he won't do like the endorsement things for the France national team, will he? Because he messes up with his own endorsements.
Yeah, straight.
He's like,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
you ain't eating off me. Like,
yeah,
you're so
straight,
nuts.
straight.
Like, yeah, and
100%.
you're not bowing
100%.
down to the masses. Then it's that cancel culture, and that people want to start dictating the narrative around you. And these people dictate it because they run the newspapers and whether it be the media outlets.
Because
So it's easy.
I even seen it on podcasts, like certain podcasts, like big podcasts and certain channels saying, "Oh, I wouldn't like Mbappe at my club because he's this." Like, you man are clowns. If you don't think you wouldn't want the best player on planet Earth at your club, cool. Let him come to Liverpool, please.
Whatever,
Let him come to
I'll
Liverpool
take him in a heartbeat.
with a heartbeat.
But people can say the same about Neymar, but you'd still take Neymar.
Straight.
Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's easy. I don't know Mbappe, obviously, but I've never heard him or seen him say anything or anything untoward. So it is what it is, isn't it? You can say 101 things, man, but I don't hear it still. Messi's similar though. It's only because everyone wants to put Messi on a pedestal is why he gets away with it. But yeah, because his face fits. And in terms, he was in the perfect setup because of where he was at. He come through at one of the best teams in the world anyway. So he's got no reason to rock the boat. But if it's the other way around and Messi was in Mbappe's position, Messi be going on just as bad. Messi's can be perceived in that way as well.
No, for real. All right, guys. What do you think? Mbappe, would he go to Saudi Pro League? Would he come to the Prem? Or do you think that there's a narrative going around that Mbappe is a bad guy, which I haven't seen? So make sure
all I'm saying is that we need to get that takeover by the Qataris or whatever it be.
I hope not. Glazers in.
Put that 300 on the table, my guy.
Glazers in, mate. Glazers in. Stay, please. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We are Real Talk Football TV. Glazers in. We are out.